I'm so disconnected from Star Wars that I completely forgot that it was Star Wars Day. Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
Pretty please, with sugar on top.
I'm on record as saying that Star Wars is pretty much dead to me as long as it's still under the Disney umbrella, which is most likely going to be forever. The reality for me is that it doesn't really matter who's at the helm as a director, because you're always going to have incompetent producers in charge with their personal agendas, and they really don't care about the source material enough to give it the attention that it deserves.
That makes sense.
One of the names that gets thrown around from time to time in hopes that he will one day tackle Star Wars is Zack Snyder. I believe that Zack Snyder is an underappreciated filmmaker. If for no other reason, he actually gives a shit about what he's doing. But of course, for some reason he gets hate because people take issue with the bold creative directions that he typically takes in his movies. In a recent interview with The Times, Zack Snyder asked if he would be interested in directing a Star Wars movie someday. He says he would love to do it, he's always been a fan, but he doesn't think that he would survive the experience.
I'm feeling woozy. Yeah!
He elaborates on this and basically confirms what I've always thought it must be like to work for a company like Disney or even WB. He says it's difficult when a director with a personal point of view is asked to participate in something that is not asking for that. He's basically saying that any person with their own personal vision or someone who's seeking some level of creative freedom with the property of Star Wars is always going to be met with resistance from the studio. Just look at how WB treated him when he was making Justice League. He is proof of this.
Take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
But as you've also seen with the Snyder Cut, look what happens when you allow a director to do what he wants to do. To not meddle with the process and allow his vision to take shape. Magic happens, and for the most part, people have been praising the Snyder Cut. He goes on to say it's much easier for him as a filmmaker to create new characters and new worlds and then invite people into that. How can you not love that kind of thinking? That's what the entertainment industry needs right now. They need creative minds to take chances and be willing to create something new.
Damn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
Do I think Zack Snyder would make a great Star Wars movie if he was left to do what he wants to do? I 100% believe he would. I think his unique visual style and the way he tries to give every character purpose in his movies lends itself perfectly to the world of Star Wars. Plus, imagine all those slow-motion lightsaber fights. But seriously, Zack Snyder could save Star Wars. Zack Snyder could save DC. But these studio executives who are in charge will never allow that to happen. Because if Zack Snyder does a good job without their input, it just makes them look that much more useless. Which they are.
Fuck you!
But we all know that will never happen. Just ask Colin Trevorrow and Lord and Miller how that worked out for them. Hell, take Zack Snyder's word for it. He's lived through this very thing with WB. Disney only wants yes men in the director's chair. People like Rian Johnson or Taika Waititi. They don't want people who are going to push back, challenge the status quo, and suggest new ideas. To be honest, he could save these franchises, but the better option for him and his sanity is probably to distance himself from them. I'm a fan of Zack Snyder because I appreciate what he stands for. I respect his desire to create and to take these properties into bold new directions that doesn't shit all over the source material. I'm extremely excited to see what Zack Snyder brings to us creatively in the future, with new characters, new worlds, and new ideas. I'm much more excited for anything that he could possibly do than I am for anything coming out of Disney, Lucasfilm, or even WB at this point. That is, unless they decide to do what's right and restore the Snyderverse.
You son of a bitch.
So let me know what you think about all this and Zack Snyder directing a Star Wars movie in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Shut up.